Being a successful college student is somebody who gets ahead on their work and is always ready to take tests in advance, is ready to have their homework ready to turn in advance, who knows a professor, who has a good relationship with their professor and can go to them and communicate, as that helps have better grades and more success.
What it means to me to be a successful college student is to get good grades, to graduate within 4 years, and to maintain and balance a social life.
Being a good college student is three things to me. Making grades, having a strong social life, and not doing anything to hinder my professional ability when I'm older. Because the whole reason everybody's in college so that they can be successful later in life. And you should never let your social activities stop you from doing that. And that's what I live by.
To be a successful college student, I feel like you'd have to, get good grades, make friends, and get a job when you graduate.
Greek life has helped me in many ways. It really just creates a network of people that can not only help you while you're in college, help you study, people you can hang out with, people you can be best friends with while you're in college, but after college, it creates a network of people that you can still lean back on and always have to be in contact with.
Greek life has helped me be successful in college by allowing me to have a more successful social life and to blow off some steam at the end of the week after studying so hard.
Greek life has benefited me because it has surrounded me with a bunch of guys who believe in the same things I do, and being successful and getting your work done, and also having a little bit of fun. It's important to have people in your life that are just as driven as you are.
Greek life's helped me get involved on campus. It's also helped with my grades because there's a lot of guys in the fraternity that have similar majors and things like that.
I went Greek because I knew a couple people when I got to UK, but I didn't really know a whole lot, and I knew that this was a good way to get involved on campus and to meet a lot of people and get involved in something that will allow me to get involved in a lot.
I went Greek because it's really the only way that you can have a social life at UK. I was really looking for a brotherhood, and all my friends from before going Greek were going Greek as well.
Because my whole family went Greek, and my grandparents were Greek. It's just something that I always knew I was going to do, and I haven't regretted it a single day of my life. Because when you're in a Greek community, it makes a school of 30,000 like the University of Kentucky seem smaller, and you're able to get more stuff done. You can collaborate with a lot more people. It makes this big world seem a little bit smaller.
I went Greek because I wanted the experience. I wanted to have a better college experience. Wanted to, get more involved on campus.
I think Greek life is what you make it. I think that you can make the most of it, or you can make it, as little as you want it to be. I think if you get involved, and the more involved that you get, the better experience you can have, and that's, you can make the most of it.
The positives and negatives of Greek life at school would be, some of the positives are there's definitely been people who've gone through some of the classes that you've already been in and will always be there to help you. And some of the negatives would be it could be a distraction.
The positive aspects of Greek life is the social, having a community together, and having connections later on in life. But I can see where people say the negatives of, partying too hard and messing up, and the pressure's really on for people. It's hard, but there's a lot more balance to being in Greek life than what most people think. And it's sad when just a few people, just a few bad seeds, make this stereotype and stigma for a community of intelligent, smart-driven people?
Positives of Greek life. Make a lot of really great friends. Do a lot of cool stuff on campus. A lot of philanthropy activities, and meet a lot of people. It's also really good for like networking once you get out of college and things like that. Negatives. It takes quite a lot of time. You gotta, get better at time management, which could be a positive, but yeah, it takes a lot of time away that could be studying, but Greek life instead.
Successful college student.
Being a successful college student to me basically means getting like good grades, developing some networking to set yourself up for like a solid career and be prepared for the rest of your life.
So a college student.
Study a lot and do good on all the tests and pass my classes.
So a college student.
I think time management is definitely a big part of that. Making sure you're on top of your assignments and being able to balance social life with schoolwork. But yeah, just staying focused on what's really important when you're in college.
College student.
Just have a good time, but make good grades, and graduate with a degree and get a job. I think that's pretty much it.
Why do you choose to go Greek or not go Greek?
When I first came to UK, I chose to go Greek just so I could get out there and see what college is like and meet a bunch of people. But once I started getting my engineering classes and stuff, I saw that I really didn't have the time that I needed to balance the Greek and the classes, so I ended up having to drop.
And why not?
I just don't really have any interest in it. I'm fine with being in the dorms and not being in the frat.
And why not?
It seems really expensive to me, honestly. I don't really have the spare time or the money to kind of put into that kind of stuff. I work full time and I'm a full-time student, so it's kind of hard to find that much spare time to dedicate to that.
Go Greek.
I chose not to go Greek just because I don't want to pay somebody to tell me what to do and make me show up to these events. I already have friends, so I don't, I just don't want to pay for it and have somebody telling me what to do like they're my parents or something.
Greek life of school.
Well, some of the positives are you get to meet a whole bunch of people and you get to kind of fit in around campus. Some of the negatives are it takes up a lot of time from your schoolwork, and it's hard to find a good balance between doing well in school and being able to participate in Greek events.
Life in school.
I'd say positives would be you'd have interaction with other people and you'd make friends easier. And the negatives could be that maybe it would be a distraction for you away from your classes and stuff.
Yeah, Greek life in school.
I would say the positives are developing a stronger sense of community. I guess just kind of like brotherhood or sisterhood, depending on what you're in. The negatives could possibly be a distraction. I guess there's kind of a stereotype. There's a lot of partying involved with frat life and sorority life. So I guess it could kind of take away from your extra time that you could be using studying or focusing on schoolwork.
Yes, sir.
School. The positives, some of the guys I know that do it, it's like they're brothers, with all the people that is in their frat. But there's a lot of stuff that they make all the people do, volunteering so many hours a week and just going and hanging out. That can really distract you from your schoolwork. So.
What's your opinion of Greek life?
I think it's beneficial for some. It definitely helps students get out there and meet people and have a good time in college.
Greek life.
Personally, I've never really had an interest in it. Kind of just feel like I'm better off doing my own thing. But if that's your thing, then go for it. Be a Greek life person.
Greek life.
I can definitely see positives and negatives. I guess if I had like the time and money to put into it, I would definitely like to give it a shot just to see how it is. Because I mean, I've never been a big part of a frat, but I think it would definitely be something fun and interesting to do.
Greek life.
I really don't like it just because it does cost a lot of money to do it, and like they tell you, you know, what you should be doing and what you should not be doing. And I feel like all the guys that I've met kind of just think they're better than everybody else, and I don't want to be that guy, so I just don't mess with it.